everyone, welcome to our presentation. This is your host A Ali Samkhani Kafi. Today I am glad to hear with you talking about managerial planning. Planning is one of the main four functions of management. Planning means the process of deciding in advance what you want to achieve and how you are going to achieve it. It is essential for a manager to plan. Why? Because without a good plan, it is quite easy to get lost in the day-to-day activities of running a business. In today's market, it is mandatory for a company to have a comprehensive plan to become successful. That's why today we are going to discuss about planning and the effect of planning on performance. We are going to cover the following topics: what is planning, reasons for planning, types of plan and performance. Now my group member will come and discuss with you about what is planning.
Assalamu alaikum, myself Shahadat Hossain. Now I am going to discuss what is planning and essence of planning. What is planning? In management, planning is management functions that involves establishing strategies for achieving those goals and developing plans to integrate and coordinate activities. Planning is the most basic of all managerial functions, and it is about deciding in advance what is to be done by whom, how, when and where. Essence of planning. While planning does not guarantee your success in accomplishing your organizational goals, but there is no substitute of planning for your organizational success. Basically, there are four essence of planning. These are direction, reduces uncertainty, minimize waste and redundancy, establishes standards for control. Now I briefly discuss these lessons. Direction. When employee know what their organization or work is trying to accomplish and what they must contribute to reach goals, they can coordinate their activities and cooperate each other. Reduces uncertainty. The future is uncertain, but when manager makes a proper planning, this planning helps to reduces uncertainty because planning is based on future actions. Minimize waste and redundancy. When work activities are coordinated around established plans, wasted time, resources and redundancy can be minimized. Besides, inefficiencies become obvious and can be corrected or eliminated. Establish standards for controlling. Planning provides standards against which the actual performance can be measured or evaluated. Controlling is blind without planning. Those planning provides the basis for controlling. Our next topic is types of planning, and these topics will be discussed by our team member Iqbal. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Iqbal Hossan. The topics of my discussions are types of planning and differences between strategic planning and operational planning. There are three types of planning in general: according to breadth, according to specificity, according to frequency of use. According to breadth, there are two types of planning: one, strategic; two, operational. According to specificity, there are two types of planning: one, directional; two, specific. According to frequency of use, there are two types of planning: one, single use; two, standing. What is strategic planning? Strategic planning is a written roadmap of where an organization is going, how it will get there, and specific ways to determine whether the organization has arrived at the destination or not. What is operational planning? Planning that specifies the details of how the overall objectives are to be achieved are called operational planning. Differences between strategic planning and operational planning. 1. Strategic planning is long-term planning, 3 to 5 years or more. On the other hand, operational planning is short-term planning, 1 year or less. 2. Scope of strategic planning is broad. On the other hand, the scope of operational planning is narrow. 3. Strategic planning focuses on overall objectives of the business. On the other hand, operational planning focuses on specific goals. 4. Operational planning are made by middle and lower management. On the other hand, strategic plannings are made by top management. 5. Output of strategic planning is strategic. On the other hand, output of operational planning is operational. Thank you. I would like to invite my group mate Israt Zahan to discuss about the next topic.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Jesmin Akter. Now I will describe about specific plans and directional plan. Specific plans. Specific plans, those plans which are clearly defined and leave no room for interpretation, are called specific plans. Such plans require specific aesthetic objectives and do not contain ambiguity. On the other hand, directional plan. Directional plan identifies general guidelines. They provide focus and do not lock management into a specific course of action. Difference between a specific plans and directional plan. Level of detail. A specific plans more detailed, directional plan less detailed. Level of flexibility. A specific plans more flexible, directional plan less flexible. Time frame. A specific plan short term, directional plan long term. Our next topic is specific plans versus standing plan. These topics will describe our fellow teammate Israt Zahan. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Israt Zahan. Now I'm going to discuss about the single-use plan and standing plan. What is single-use plan? Single-use plan are also known as a specific plan. Their objective is to solve a particular problem. This plan is formulated to solve a non-repetitive plan and unique plan. And what is standing plan? A standing plan is a more comprehensive plan. It's intended to be used repeatedly. In general, it's created to meet the needs of requiring decision and action. Now, difference between single use plan versus standing plan. A single use plan purpose is to achieve a specific goal. On the other hand, standing plan purpose is to provide a framework for decision making and action. Single-use plan is short-term. On the other hand, standing plan is long-term. Single-use plan used once time and then discarded. And standing plan used repeatedly. Single-use plan detailed, but standing plan less detailed. Single-use plan is less flexible, but standing plan is more flexible. Now come to performance and planning. Planning helps organization to identify and prioritize goals, allocate records, and make decisions that will enable employees to achieve their desired goals. Allows in a well-structured organization, planning allows communication, coordination, organization, and control, which can lead performance. This conclude our presentation. Thanks for everyone to staying with us to the end.